Hey guys, I am just gonna wait for one person to hop on. I'm excited about this because I do a lot of live videos and this is something that I have been playing around with. And then just this morning I was listening to a Ray Higdon video and he touched on it, so I figured I would hop in here and let you guys know. If you currently do live videos, hey Amanda, if you currently do live videos, drop me down a 1 in the comments, even if you're just watching the replay. If you are scared to death of live videos, so you don't do them yet, drop me down a 2. The real quick tip I'm going to give you is it's all in the title, and I think we all know that, but it's so much easier said than done when you are ready to do a video of coming up with a catchy title. Thank you, Amanda. This is day 3, didn't wash my hair day, so I needed something to hide a little bit of the extra oil up in my bangs. So that's what this is. But anyway, so he was talking about catchy titles, and I use his live video script book already, so I already know that he is like really good with his titles. But he just went to some kind of social media training, so he was sharing this tip to us in a live stream pass holder group. And he said 2 places that you can get really awesome live video content and live video titles are BuzzFeed. If you go to BuzzFeed, a lot of their stuff is fake. However, they inspire you to get really good with your titles. So for example, he pulled up one on BuzzFeed and it said, eating guacamole can help you lose weight. So your Facebook title literally could be something to the effect of, does eating guacamole help you lose weight? And then what you talk about on the video is you say, hey, I just saw this story about how eating guacamole makes you lose weight. Do you guys think it's true or false? People comment true, false, whatever. Then you go into either if it's true or false, like obviously you would do a little research on if that is a true thing or a false thing. Then you spin it, because we're in health and wellness, give them 2 or 3 tips of what does help lose weight, and maybe talk real quickly about one of our products without saying the name, of course. And you have your live video. Same thing with Reddit, REDDITT, or maybe just 1 T, I don't know. If you go over there, they have a lot of different like stories, and you can ask people things. So just by looking at the comments, girl, I'm glad I've been using some really good products to make my hair not crappy after 2 or 3 days. And then the hair, skin, and nails have done all of this. So I'm loving my hair right now. So anyways, they ask a ton of, like on Reddit, I guess you can ask questions about whatever. So somebody will go on and say, hey, I own a bowling alley. Like, ask me anything. And all these people will ask questions that they want to know about bowling alleys. So you find one that pertains to your field or something you're interested in. Look at all the questions of what are people asking. And then you turn around, take a couple of those videos or a couple of those questions and make a video about it. Because it's already like a hot topic that people want to know about. So, and then of course, you have a really good title. So for example, if I was on Reddit and somebody was asking a question about homeschooling, we'll just use that because that's what all my videos are about. I would look at all the commonly asked questions. What are people wanting to know about homeschooling? Probably in there is going to be something about unschooling versus curriculum, because that's like a huge heated thing right now. So I would see the questions that pertain to that. Then I'd go do a live video on my own wall, and I would probably title it something to the effect of the ugly truth about unschoolers, or the ugly truth about box curriculum, like whichever way you're kind of leaning toward. And you would get a ton of people to view that video. So that's it. That's my tip. It's so simple. So BuzzFeed and Reddit, go over there, get some awesome content ideas, and go do videos. I know they're scary, but I can tell you, videos don't have any magic way of like having you sign people. But what they do is they let people see the real you. It is so easy to filter yourself, to take pictures way ahead of time and only post the pictures. And I used to do this. Amanda's on here. She knows I made her laugh so hard at like my first 6 months in or something. I literally was telling her, I was like, I go and I take pictures. Like the one day I do my hair, I go take pictures in like 17 different outfits and different angles and up and down. And those are the pictures I post all week. I stopped doing that probably 2 years ago because I wanted people to see the real everyday me. And that's why when I do my hair like this and I get comments on it, like when I go do a live video, let's say about, like I make my coffee live. If someone says something about my hair, I'm real. I'm like, oh girl, this is like, haven't washed it for 3 days. Because it shows them I'm a real person. I'm a real mom. Like I do not spend 2 hours on my hair every single day. So that's what live videos do. Yeah, Savannah, I did tell you to do that. And I know there's a bunch of like top people that say to do that. And if that works for you, go do it. But for me and my like niche of people, which is homeschool moms, most of them don't have time to go do their hair and makeup every single day. So knowing that there's a real person who has the same lifestyle they do, that doesn't wash their hair every day, that does 3-minute makeup, because that's all I did this morning. I've been making myself get dressed, do my makeup, but it's like a 5 to 10 minute get ready, not like a 2-hour get ready. So it helps. Yes, that's a part of it, Amanda. There's like, his book has all the different like title ways you can flip it. But yes, you just want to make it catchy. You want to make it, I don't think I have it on my desk. I said I would gladly read you guys some of his. But yeah, like one of the videos I did was, how did I word it? I said, are you, and again, it was a homeschool video, so I'm going to sound like a broken record, but this is what I talk about. What is makeup? I don't use that. Hey, if you don't use makeup, that's okay. But for someone like me, I do my makeup. And so if I have pictures that have makeup on and my hair's done and whatever, and then I go live and I have my hair in a mom bun with no makeup and it's within the same day, like it just looks fake to people. So I try not to look fake is what I'm saying. I try to be very authentic online, be the same online as I am offline, which is so much easier said than done, because how many of us want to show up to the public like we show up to our families? I sure as heck don't. Not a lot of the time. So again, but that's also something that I had to come to terms with, was if I get makeup and hair and stuff done to go on social media and talk to people I don't even know, why am I not doing the same thing for my husband? Like it doesn't seem to make sense that I am caring more about strangers' opinions than my own husband. So that again was just something, like if you don't wear makeup and you don't do your hair and you show up both the same way, that's fine. But if you're someone like me and you do your hair and makeup to go out, then you probably shouldn't be fake on social media. Like you should show up the same way as how I looked at it. But the video was something to the effect of, are you making this are you making this mistake? And then it was like, the whole title was, are you making this mistake? 8 common mistakes that homeschool parents make. And I got it from like a homeschool summit that I was tuning into. So you can get your content from anywhere. If you don't think that you have like a niche that you can get it from, Amanda, yours is cooking or baking. Like I already know what yours is. That's a big part of yours. You just have to find a way to like make it appealing and then find those people that have the same thing in common with you. But if you can't think of something that you'd be good at talking about or you're passionate about talking about, go follow Christina Whiteley. She does videos every couple of days. Use her content, make it your own. I guarantee she won't care. And then I'll tell you her secret. All she does is she reads self-help books 24/7. Not really, but she reads them a lot. And when she catches something that is like good, she turns around and she makes a video about it. Which is exactly what I'm doing right now, guys. Like no joke, I have my iPad here. I was sitting down, writing out my hundreds list. I've got Ray Higdon on in the background. Today's Monday, so we do Movie Monday Madness at our house now. We've done it for like several months now. So one day a week, I focus 100% on my business and like catching up on my housework. So both. And my daughter gets to watch TV. She gets to watch movies. She eats more junk than she should. And then Tuesday through Sunday, she has no screen time whatsoever except our Hooked on Phonics lesson. So for us, that works. It'll look different for every family. But I'm sitting here listening to Ray. He said this about live videos. And I was like, oh, that's something I could use for my team. So I literally threw on a live real quick. And that, again, is, I forget her name, Ashley something, I think. Little cute, like, blonde pixie cut. I don't remember her name is. She works for corporate and she's a distributor. She talked about one reason you should get ready every morning is you never know when someone's going to drop by or when you're inspired to go live. And if you have to go take time to get ready, you probably won't do what you need to do. you probably won't get on that live that somebody could see and it could change their business, or a potential could see and it could make them join you, because you had to go spend 30 minutes to get ready, didn't seem worth it, so you didn't do it. To where literally I was like, oh, I should go live. And then I was like, crap. I was like, no, I did my hair and makeup this morning, so I don't feel super grody and I could actually go live right now. So super, super simple. But I guess the 3 tips on this are how to do a little bit more interesting live video titles. Get ready every morning so you can hop on a live spur of the moment if you feel prompted to. And then just constantly be listening to self-development, because that's what's going to give you your stuff for live. Like I said, even my homeschool stuff I talked about, it usually comes from either a podcast or a book that I'm listening to that has to do with the subject, or something that I'm listening to on what do you call it? The iPad. So I'll show you real quick, because sometimes I'll get inspired 3 or 4 times in a day. And obviously I'm not going to go live 3 or 4 times that day. So what I do is in my planner, I have a page, and all it is ideas that I've written down to go live with that I haven't gone live yet. So if I ever have a day that I know, like, hey, I haven't gone live for a couple of days, but I don't really feel inspired, I go to that page because I've written down ideas as they come. If they come at a time I'm not going to use them. And I remember, like right now I have one, I should have shut this. I have one from Karen Sayers that Karen and Christina are 2 people I watch their lives on purpose, because they're both part of Rank Makers. So I know they don't go live just to like blow smoke up their own butt. They actually go live to provide value to their audience. And I also know if I redo their videos, they're not going to get pissed off at me. She did a live on how to, 4 tips on eating healthy. I don't remember what she titled it, but it literally was, she showed some cool plates that she uses that are like divided already. She showed some measuring spoons that she uses. She talks about eating out and how the portions are so big. So you should, as soon as you get your plate, get a to-go box, put half in the box and eat the other half, and then have the rest for dinner. And then not eating stuff out of the container, which I already know that is bad, because I can very easily sit and eat like half a container of dang peanut butter when all I did was sit down to get a freaking spoonful. So it's so simple, guys. Like most of my videos now, unless I'm doing like a curriculum review or something like that, most of my videos are under 10 minutes. Max is 15. And most of them are like 5 or 6. So it does not have to be anything flashy. Only a cook by last name. Girl, me too. I don't do cooking. I did cooking videos for a little bit because Christina Watts does them, and she got like lots of hits. And so I thought that was the way to go. Hated it. So you know what? I said, screw it. I'm not going to do it just because it gets hits. I'm going to do something I actually want to talk about, because then I'm not dreading every time I need to go live. So that is my cue to get off, because now my kid's peeking around the corner. So bye, guys.